Have you ever wondered about the civilizations that once thrived in the region we now call Iran? Let's journey back in time to the Elamites, an ancient pre-Iranian civilization known for their distinct art and script. Emerging in the 4th millennium BC, they were among the earliest urban societies. Fast forward a bit and we encounter the Medes, a people of Indo-Iranian origin. Establishing one of the first empires in Iran, the Medes were notable for their military prowess and skillful governance. Their capital, Ecbatana, was a marvel of its time, boasting impressive fortifications and architecture. Enter the Achaemenid Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great, a ruler remembered for his humanitarian approach to governance. This empire revolutionized infrastructure, introducing roads and a postal system, and made significant advances in the arts, creating a unique blend of Persian, Median, and Elamite artistic traditions. These ancient civilizations laid the foundation for a rich and diverse Iranian culture that continues to impact the world today. Imagine a conflict so impactful it shaped the course of ancient history. The Greco-Persian Wars, a series of fierce encounters between the Persian Empire and the Greek city-states, stand as a testament to this statement. These wars, spanning over 2 decades, were a pivotal turning point that defined the trajectories of both ancient Greek and Persian civilizations. One of the most significant battles in these wars occurred in Marathon. The Persian forces, under the command of King Darius I, sought to subjugate Greece but were met with fierce resistance. Despite being heavily outnumbered, the Athenians launched a successful surprise attack, resulting in a decisive victory for the Greeks. This triumph in Marathon, combined with the later victories at Thermopylae and Salamis, marked a significant setback for the Persian Empire. However, these battles also highlighted the military prowess and strategic acumen of the Persians, fueling their determination to remain a dominant power. These battles not only marked a turning point in history, but also showcased the might of the Persian Empire. What if I told you that Persia once experienced a renaissance of its own? The Sasanian Empire, which rose to power in the 3rd century, played a pivotal role in this Persian rebirth. With a deep appreciation for their cultural heritage, the Sasanians fostered a period of intense intellectual and artistic activity, bringing about a golden age in Persian history. Central to this renaissance was the revival of Zoroastrianism, an ancient monotheistic faith that predated Islam. Under Sasanian rule, Zoroastrianism flourished, profoundly shaping Persian identity and worldview. The empire's patronage also spurred the development of Persian art, literature, and architecture, with masterpieces that continue to captivate us today. Despite the inevitable conflicts with the Byzantine Empire, the Sasanians held firm, their resilience and dedication to preserving their culture etching an indelible mark in history. The Sasanian Empire was a beacon of art, literature, and religion, leaving a lasting legacy on Persian culture. This period of Persian Renaissance continues to echo through the ages, shaping the Iran we know today. How did Persia, a land of diverse cultures and religions, become predominantly Islamic? The 7th century brought significant changes to the region with the Arab conquest of Persia. This period witnessed the swift spread of Islam, as the Arabs, under the banner of their newfound faith, launched a series of successful military campaigns. The Sasanian Empire, weakened by centuries of wars with the Byzantines, crumbled under the onslaught. The Arab victors established the Umayyad Caliphate, marking a new era in Persian history. However, the Umayyads were eventually overthrown by the Abbasids, who shifted the center of power to Baghdad, leading to a period of cultural and intellectual flourishing. Under the rule of these caliphates, the Persian culture and traditions didn't vanish, but rather merged with Islamic influences. This fusion created a unique cultural and religious identity that forms the foundation of modern-day Iran. The fusion of Persian and Islamic cultures under Islamic rule created a unique cultural and religious identity. What happens when a powerful empire faces invasion? Consider the Seljuk Turks and Mongols, who stormed into Persia in the 11th and 13th centuries, respectively. These formidable forces didn't merely conquer, they altered the very fabric of Persian society. When the Seljuks, a Turkic dynasty, swept across Persia, they brought with them their own customs and traditions. However, they also adopted and adapted to Persian culture, creating a unique fusion that impacted everything from art to governance. Then came the Mongol invasion, a seismic event that shattered the existing order. The Mongols, led by the infamous Genghis Khan, left a trail of destruction but also instigated a period of cultural exchange and intellectual growth. These invasions didn't signify the end for Persia. Instead, they acted as catalysts for change, triggering the rise of new dynasties like the Safavids and the Timurids. These invasions reshaped Iran, leading to the rise of new dynasties and cultural transformations. How did Shia Islam become the state religion of Iran? This question takes us to the Safavid Empire, a significant period in Iran's history spanning the 16th to the 18th centuries. The Safavids, originally a Sufi religious order, evolved into a powerful political entity under the leadership of Shah Ismail I. Upon his ascension to the throne, Shah Ismail declared Twelver Shia Islam as the state religion, marking a critical shift in the religious landscape of Iran. The Safavid rule not only established Shia Islam, but it also saw a cultural renaissance. Persian language, arts and literature were promoted, and magnificent architectural wonders were constructed. The Shah Mosque in Isfahan, a masterpiece of Persian architecture, stands as a testament to this period of cultural flourish. The Safavids also encouraged the development of philosophy, medicine and astronomy, contributing to Iran's intellectual heritage. The Safavid Empire was a period of cultural flourish, leaving an indelible mark on Iranian society. How did foreign powers influence the political landscape of Iran? In the late 18th century, the Qajar dynasty rose to power, marking a significant shift in Iran's political scene. This era was characterized by Iran's struggle to maintain sovereignty amidst the growing influence of colonial powers. The Qajars found themselves caught in what historians often refer to as the Great Game, a geopolitical conflict between the British and Russian empires. The Qajars, striving to preserve their rule and Iran's independence, were often pulled into the tug-of-war between these two superpowers. This period saw the signing of numerous treaties, many of which were unequal, favoring Russia and Britain. These treaties resulted in significant territorial losses for Iran and left a lasting impact on the nation's psyche. The Qajar era was a time of intense foreign intervention, with Iran caught in the crossfire of global power struggles. The legacy of this period continues to shape Iran's modern history, with echoes of the Great Game still resonating today. The Qajar period was a time of intense foreign intervention, shaping Iran's modern history. What led to the establishment of Iran's first constitution? The constitutional revolution that spanned from 1905 to 1911 sparked this significant change. It was a time of upheaval and reform, marked by a collective yearning for modern governance and the rule of law. The revolution culminated in the establishment of Iran's first constitution, a monumental step towards a more democratic society. Yet the wind of change didn't stop there. Enter Reza Shah Pahlavi, a figure who would become synonymous with modernization in Iran. As Shah, he embarked on ambitious reforms aiming to catapult Iran into the modern world. He championed secularism, breaking the stronghold of religious institutions on state affairs. Education was promoted and expanded, paving the way for a more literate society. Industrialization was also fostered, ushering in a new era of economic growth and development. This period marked a significant shift in Iran's political and social landscape. What happens when a society seeks to redefine its identity? This question came to life during the Islamic Revolution of 1979. A seismic shift in Iran's political landscape, the revolution was led by Ayatollah Khomeini against the Pahlavi dynasty, which had been in power for over 50 years. The discontent simmering beneath the surface of Iranian society had finally boiled over, leading to widespread protests and strikes. The revolution was unique in its nature, being neither purely political nor purely religious, but a complex mix of both. By the end of the revolution, the monarchy was overthrown and the Islamic Republic of Iran was established, with Ayatollah Khomeini as its supreme leader. This new republic represented a radical departure from the previous regime, with its governance rooted in Islamic law. The Islamic Revolution marked a pivotal moment in Iran's history, influencing its domestic and international relations. How did a devastating war shape modern Iran? The Iran-Iraq War, spanning 8 long years from 1980 to 88, altered the course of Iranian history significantly. This conflict, one of the 20th century's deadliest, resulted in a massive loss of lives and resources, leaving a scar on the nation's psyche. The aftermath, however, was more than just a tragic tally of casualties. It galvanized a shift in Iranian politics, economy, and military capabilities. The war bolstered Iran's determination to be self-reliant, particularly in its military and defense industries, leading to significant advancements despite global sanctions. Politically, the war solidified the Islamic Republic's power, unifying the nation under the banner of resistance and survival. Economically, it underscored the need for diversification and self-sufficiency, steering Iran away from a sole reliance on oil revenues. The Iran-Iraq War left a profound impact on Iran, shaping its contemporary political and social landscape. What does contemporary Iran look like, you may ask? Well, it's a complex fabric of social, political, and economic threads. The country operates under a unique political system, a theocratic republic, where religious and political powers intertwine. A combination of elected and unelected officials guide the nation, with the supreme leader holding significant power. Human rights issues persist, with concerns raised about freedom of expression, gender equality, and due process. Iran's nuclear program, a contentious topic, has resulted in international sanctions, straining its economy. These sanctions, along with internal economic mismanagement and corruption, pose significant challenges. Iran's economy, once buoyed by its rich oil reserves, now grapples with high inflation, unemployment, and a struggling currency. However, the country isn't just a catalogue of challenges, it's also a nation of a rich cultural legacy, with a youthful population that constitutes more than half of its total. This demographic is vibrant, educated, and eager for reform and change. Despite its challenges, Iran remains a vibrant society with a rich cultural legacy and a youthful population eager for change.